intro, Luke. I appreciate it. Well, as Matt kindly told us, my name is Jeremy. But up until I was approximately 9 or 10 years old, I pronounced my name Jeremy. And that is obviously because growing up, I had a pretty severe problem correctly pronouncing my R's. For some kids at that age, it may not be too big of a deal, because a lot of kids sometimes have speech problems, whether it's an R, like me, or an S. Some kids have a lisp, or your L's maybe, I love you instead of I love you, you gotta correct that. There were so many things in my life at that time, at 9 to 10 years old, that had in the letter R, that this was particularly frustrating for me. I'm going to share some of those things with you tonight. We'll first start with my family. I have a father named Robert. I have a mother named Cheryl. I have an older brother named Brad. And a younger sister named Robin. Everyone with the letter R in their name. But it wasn't just my family. Like many households, we also had a family dog. And his name? Dusty. Thank God for Dusty. He naturally was a Rottweiler. So that was great. But it wasn't just my family and my dog. I also attended Isom Central Elementary School, which is in the town I grew up in, which is Greenwood. Which, by the way, if you're not familiar, is just right down Woodard Street. And growing up, I played baseball in Greenwood Little League. Played in the Pee-wees, the minors, and the majors. And these were the team names that I was on. Pee-wee leagues. The Kansas City Royals. The minor leagues, I played on 2 teams. The Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the last team in the majors I played, of all teams I could play on, the Baltimore Orioles, everybody. Baltimore Orioles. And when you're 19 years old, you're often asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? And like a lot of kids that age, first thing I wanted to be was a doctor. A doctor. And at that time, I wasn't sure quite yet if I wanted to be a surgeon or perhaps work in the ER. But I would apparently figure that out later. But if I couldn't be a doctor, I wanted to be a lawyer. Also known as an attorney. But if I couldn't be a doctor or a lawyer / attorney, the last thing I wanted to be was a firefighter. Of all professions to choose. Just a couple R's in that, firefighter. And lastly, folks, you may have predicted I did not become any of those things. You see, folks, right now you are looking at an insurance adjuster who's trying to start a comedy career in his 30s. And of all places, folks, apparently I have chosen that quest to start here at Crackers in Guadalupe. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Please welcome